Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host Keith Whiteside, licensed clinical social worker. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it very, very much. Always glad to get updates from Terrebonne Parish and the government. We appreciate that. Clay Naquin joining us, of course, Director of Solid Waste and Vegetation. So Clay, we got a few updates that people need to know about, but there's also a lot of things ongoing that people just need to know.
Right. Well, we just put out a news release that on effective January 18th, we're going to start our final pass of picking up debris at right-of-way on the right-of-ways, Terrebonne Parish right-of-ways.
Right.
This doesn't mean this is the last day we collect them. We're going to start the way this is going to work. The contractors are going to start in the north end of the parish. They are going to fan out and do every road in Terrebonne Parish to make sure all the debris is picked up from the north end to the south end. Then we also have provided a 1-800 number.
Okay.
It's a 1-888-727-0228.
Okay.
That if you're having difficult time with whatever it may be, if your insurance or don't have the means to demolish your house at that time, and it's going to be later than that, to call this and let's come up with a game plan. Let's see what we can do to help you. We're not trying to say that we this is it. We don't care.
Right.
But we have to follow the FEMA guidelines, and one of the guidelines is that we have to put out a final notice. So this is our final notice, but we are open to helping people.
Yeah, and so just so people know, this is a final notice about what there's going to be picked up. But let's talk about the volume of what's been picked up for just some people that maybe don't realize how much work this debris pickup has been.
Just Terrebonne Parish contractors that's picking up on the parish right-of-ways, we've picked up 47,000 loads of debris for 2.5 million cubic yards just on parish right-of-ways. Right before the Christmas break, we were between the parish and the state, we was at 3.2 million total for the whole parish. And that number's a little higher now because they all came back January 4th and 3rd and started working, picking up debris again.
Yeah, and so I don't want people to look on the side of the road or whatever side of whatever road that may be. One is that a parish road? Because that's one of those things that I think people get confused by. So I appreciate the fact, Clay, that you always make a distinction about what is a parish road versus a state road. The state is responsible for the state roads and the parish is responsible for the parish roads. But 46,000 loads, that's huge.
Yes, that is unthinkable that we've done that much work in a little over 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah, and you know the debris piles, the temporary sites that we have 5 of them throughout the parish. They are actively hauling out of all those piles. So within the next 4 to 5 months, we should have everything for the hurricane out of Terrebonne Parish.
Right, and again, if you have a delay in your demolition, want to let you know what to be able to expect about that. If there's a delay and your demolition is necessary, it's really important that you can call the 188 number, 1-888-727-0228, and that's between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., so you can make a game plan with Clay and his staff about what to do. So let's talk again about the fact that they're going to start in the north part of the parish, and they're making kind of a final sweep, if you will, right?
Correct. And after that, you know, and still to this day, we encourage people to call in or go utilize the parish email system to report it so that we can make sure these piles, as we speak right now, the contract trucks are out there picking up debris piles right now, so they out there working out. Just because we say the final pass is next week doesn't mean they're not out. But just like everybody else, these contractors are facing some issues with COVID and everything. So
sure.
We're a little short on staff, but the debris will get picked up. We just ask people to be patient with us. Call us, let us know where the debris piles are if it makes them, you know, feel like that their pile isn't getting picked up, and we'll let them know where we're at. I can tell you that we have a portal that the contractors use, and I know where every truck's been at, where they picked up their loads at, and stuff like that. So I can go back and check and see where they've been at and stuff like that.
So what a great system too, to be able to figure out where you've been and where you need to go.
Correct.
And so there's a lot of people, I know a lot of people said, oh, well, they came and picked up stuff from my house, and now, that was last week, and now this week, they finally finished the demolition because that's what I needed. All they need to do is communicate with you.
Yes.
And be able to see what kind of plan we can make.
Yes, sir. And again, the biggest thing is, the state roads. Most of our travels are on state roads. And
right.
we're going around, we riding, and we see, well, look, they're not doing anything. I can't control the state roads.
Right.
We do have a hotline for the state that you can call the state.
Okay, let's give that
which
out
is
as well, Clay.
1-800-950-2732.
And just so you know, that is the number for the state.
Correct.
For debris pickup. Give that number one more time if you don't mind.
1-800-950-2732.
And that's a state number.
And that's the state number. And call them, and I've actually called the number to see what it was, and it is a live person that answers that phone and takes the calls. And just like our number, it is a live person. It's not a call center. It's a person that takes this call and relays the stuff to us that needs to be.
Very good. And again, that number for our parish, if you have a plan you'd like to make with the parish, 1-888-727-0228. And Clay, we appreciate you coming on, giving us these updates, and just letting us know where we are for this next phase of picking up trash debris. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. And thank you once again for joining us for this edition of Bayou Time. Don't go anywhere. A lot more local programming when we continue.